Hello, I am Blue Blob Zero, and you are watching my new series called Lore Cubed, where I look at my own created lore of Cube World and just try and explain all the different creatures away and the events that happen to create everything in the world. Now, it's not going to be a normal let's play where I would just go through the world and explain how brilliant it is and try and entertain you. I'm actually going to try and explain this lore and see how that goes and see if people are really interested in this lore. Now, as you can see, I've actually created a character. We've just created a water mage. I'm just going to be going around the place with this water mage. I do have another character. This isn't my first character. It is my first mage, however, so we'll see how this turns out. As you can see, I'm currently using the staff right now, and I also bought some bubble gum so I can tame the dog if I find it. So maybe I can have a pet. And I'm just going to be explaining as I come across a creature. So here we've got a cormling. I would go and explain some lore about that. However, in this episode, I'm going to explain the general lore of the world and how creatures came to be as they are, or at least how things came to be different from how they were. It's going to be presented as a lore book, and it's going to be someone who's written the lore book over time. So let's just get straight in. I'm going to be hopefully doing some levels, hopefully not dying too much, but I will at the early few levels are the hardest in this game. There is no doubt about that. So I'll just get straight in. We'll see how it goes. The event that we call the turning of the lands is where it all began. It was what happened to be a normal day when an earthquake came and shattered the lands. This event was strange for a number of reasons, but mainly because there hadn't been an earthquake in living memory, and also because the small number of earthquakes that are recorded in past history have only affected a small area of the world, where with this earthquake I have struggled to find an area of the world that's been unaffected by it. Since the turning, the different nations of the world have started to lose trust each other, and they blame each other from the earthquake that shook out the world. No one knows exactly who creates it, so they're full blamed on the other races. And treaties started to tear. Till 5 years after the turning, these treaties completely fell apart after a mysterious new disease spread across the land. This disease was the final straw for many races. They felt they could not trust anyone but themselves. Another effect of the turning is that the different animals in the land have strange behaviours compared to what they used to be. Now, most of these behaviours are just either getting more aggressive or actually withdrawing into places and have become more rare to see out. But some of the changes to creatures have actually been physical ones, and I'll get into exactly what animals have changed physically in their specific lore page. Now, for all entries in this lore book, I will be using the new system of measuring dates with relative to pre-turning and after turning. So all the dates are measured according to the earthquake that shook the world, as this is the biggest event in memory. So thank you for watching this lore episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly will enjoy playing Cube World, even if it's going to be a hard struggle between 1 and 10 solo. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.